This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Oh Yeah. I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.
Hello everyone, how we're doing? I will be honest, I've got a little bit of indigestion. I've just wolfed my dinner down. I finished it probably 3 minutes ago, so that's why I set the stream up for 8 o'clock rather than for 8 o'clock. But I just need to update that colour, and we're good to go. So live event is about to start. It's from the UK. Brilliant. We're doing, as confirmed by WWE and on our community page, everyone knew the natural disasters are going inducted into the Hall of Fame. Yes. Who do we think the main event Jey Usos Tag partner will be? Let me know in the chat. Come on, you've got to give it to us, haven't you? You've got to. Tonight Raw will be 500 miles and Raw will be 500 more, just to set the show which walks 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Very nice, Jack. I had 3 hours to eat it. I mean, I finished work at 5, but it took an hour in the oven. So I have 3 hours to eat it. Joe Hendry, if not Dragunov. Oh, that is a great shout. Dragunov. I'm expecting Joe Hendry. I'm wishing, praying to God it's Joe Hendry. But if not, I will happily take Dragunov. So Michael's asking a question for us. How do we feel about New Day's heels? Feel it's not working for him? Like, don't hate him, found him boring and lost? That's not a bad assessment there. I think they are okay. I don't think they are blowing the world away. So I think it's not gone as well as they had hoped. I think if you had Kofi Kingston turn heel on Xavier Woods, I think that would have been a great swerve. Or at least one of them turn heel, but having both turn heel, it left them a little bit directionless. New Day's heels suck. Yeah, I agree with that one, Mark. Oh, there we go. There's Penta. I've had it for a while. I haven't actually been able... I've completely forgotten about wearing it on stream. So there we go. There is Penta. Look at that face. It's brilliant shit. Bryan Adams is now under a WWE Legends deal. Nice. Woods would have been the better heel. I think he would, but I think that was being teased way too much. So that's why I wanted something different. Do we think Seth is there? Big up Dan, big up Daz. How you doing, dude? Good weekend? Great weekend? Or did you get up to anything exciting? And anyone else, let me know what you'll go up to over the weekend. I was working all of it. I've been working today, I'm working tomorrow, but it's so nice to come in from work, have something to eat, and then sit and watch wrestling. I don't have to go to bed and then be up again at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're starting with John Cena. Does Penta win tonight or does it end in a DQ? I think it's going to end with interference. And the reason I think that is it's the way that you can build towards a multi-man match at WrestleMania. Easy. Cena opens. Yep. Bryan Adams. I'm leaving you to it, Jack. But no, thanks for them photos earlier on. It looked like it was a banging shop to go to. If I had the time, I would love to get there. Cena coming out, not doing the massive grin, holding up his last time is now. I like the fact he's gone dark shirts. But then there's a Glasgow one that he's got on tonight. Do we get to see that masked guy in American Made? I think he's the new amazing luchador they've got. I don't know who it is, but yeah, I've heard about him. The state of that set. I mean, is it the Hydro Arena in Glasgow? I think so. Long-time baby faces sometimes have a hard time turning heel. Yep, exactly. don't always come across believable. Ricochet on AWO has turned into a great heel. It's because everything around the presentation is working for him, I think. Most of the bulbs are dead in that shop. Is that why it was dark? Can't see Cena. No, can't see him anymore. So 26 nights until WrestleMania. I should be here. Will be. I will be here. I'll be covering it. If you haven't already, like, share, and the subscribe. It's all the good stuff. We appreciate it. The fact that Cena's damn gear still is not wrestling till Mania. Yeah, but that is literally what he wears in every segment. So, yeah. Fully heel set will buy Green Shirt Guy. Bury Green Shirt Guy. I love the facial expression John's got. Just absolute deadpan. Absolute no excitement. Crowd booing. Cena's trying to get even more crowd reaction by the looks of it. Cena sucks chance I can just about airing in. Switch to directives next week. No, it's off topic, and also your birthday's tomorrow. And yes, it is. Hope you have a great birthday, dude. I don't care about Ants because you'll come on my streams. Ant doesn't. Cena's talking about he can pick apart any one of us that are in the crowd, and he can tear us all to shreds. Yeah, happy birthday. Let's get a cake emoji in the chat for him. Cena talking about actually destroying that kid. There you go. I've chucked some cakes in the chat for you. We're getting an FU Cena chant. They are bleeping it out. They're bleeping it out. Let him eat cake. Yeah, stuff your face full of cake, Michael. They are getting really loud now. Cena works as a heel. I'd love him to come back out as the thugonomic style. Having an Oreo cake tomorrow. Delicious, dude. Told a co-worker that he made the kid cry. I mean, if I was that kid, I would have been bawling. And that's bawling my eyes out, not actually like a basketball player bawling. Saying that everyone there is all horrible people. Cena's going to make us pay for the abuse we've put him through. Okay, Cena, let's go for it. Jericho got roasted by a kid yesterday. I mean, Jericho getting roasted by anyone's funny. I'd love to do. Well, supposedly this WrestleMania roast thing isn't being recorded or televised or anything, which is a shame. I think that'd do great numbers. We're going, shut the F up chance. Shut the F up. So even though I have just wolfed my dinner down in about 7 or 8 minutes, I can't help it. I've got snacks. And I've got even more snacks. I've got some Starburst. I've got some caramel wafers. And I've obviously got my bottle of water. 25% of the doctors are Scottish, Cena. Yep. Saying it's been quizzing us and studying us. Cena's just trying to really be this super heel. I had chorizo and vegetable rice, and then on top of that, I had a salmon, cheese, and dill salmon Wellington, and it was banging. Michael's got dinner, sausage, peppers, onions, and potatoes. Mum made it very nice. I like the sausages, I like the potatoes. I'm not a peppers and onions fan. Saying this is all you have. This is the best it's gonna get. Who's the current champ of Give Me a Hull Yeah? It is in the chat. It's Mark. I mean, I've got the belt just here. There we go. This one is mine, but Mark in the chat is the Give Me a Hull Yeah People's Champion. So we might have to do a proper duel for that proper competition. Steel cage match, I think. Should mention it's Pat and Cole tonight. Yeah, Pat McAfee's great, and I love Cole, especially with Pat McAfee at his side. So I am going to throw the question out. Who do you think Jey Uso's partner is going to be? One name in the chat. Go. I know who I think. I know who a lot of people think. But yeah, give me some names. But no, it's not. He's never going to hold the title again. Ivan's gone for Jimmy. Mark's going for saying his name, and he appears, and then his name appears. So that's working for me. I'd like it to be Joe Hendry, but I honestly don't think it will be. I think it is more likely to be Jimmy or someone earlier on did actually put, let me find out, where is it? Michael put, if Joe Hendry, if not Ilya Dragunov, which I think is a brilliant shout. Daz is going for Roman. Mentioned the spinner title. Someone dressed up as a battered Mars bar, Jack. That'd work. That'd be brilliant, especially in Scotland. Cena's still talking. I was referenced Rock's promo about the spinner title looking like a toy. Yes. What's he saying? Cena saying he's going to ruin wrestling for every fan, every wrestler, and for everyone. I presume he will be. Drill there. Cena saying he's going to win the 17th championship at WrestleMania. Oh, he's even referencing Ric Flair, saying that we're going to forget about Ric Flair. And saying you'll have to say my name. Does the OVO Arena sell ties? I presume they will do. And Iron Brew, Jack. Don't forget the Iron Brew. Should come out to Broken Dreams. Please. Give me that. Give me Broken Dreams. And go back to Broken Dreams. Saying he's going to take the title home with him. It's going to leave everyone. He's going to leave everyone to play with the new toy belt because the real one's going on with him. Oh, I didn't realise you'd messaged Jack. Let me bring it up. So, where are you? That one. I mean, Jack said he was waiting for Raw with an Iron Brew and a deep fried Mars bar. Cena taking title at Mania. Rock makes Punk the title because the Bloodline is a favourite book. Oh, here comes Cody. They're in his home country tonight. It's not his hometown, even though they tried to play it off like it was last year at Clash at the Castle. He's from about 45 minutes outside of Glasgow, a little place called Ayr. Yesterday, yeah. Even though his friend passed away a couple of days ago. Sorry to hear that, dude. Really sorry to hear that. Supposed to go to Mania to get there with his one wish. Should you still go, it's kind of hard. If you go, you know he will be watching with you. So I don't think it would be a bad thing if you didn't go. Whoa. Gotta do it. I honestly do think you would be disappointed in yourself if you didn't go and get to the stadium, wherever it is. I can't remember the name of the stadium. But have a drink, then have a drink for your friend and go, and you know you will enjoy it. You know he will be there with you. They need to have are involved in this, so I'm like I don't be forced to make anyone beat Cena. Yeah, entries in the USA right now. Have we got proof though? Yeah, we are sending love. Everyone from me, everyone on Give Me a Hull, yeah. All of our people that we deal with, we're sending our thoughts your way, dude. Allegiant Stadium, thank you very much. Cheers, Mark. Dan went to Mania 2 years ago with that. Oh, we did. And it's actually, I've put it away. I've actually got a little screen about that big in my computer. It's got a photo of us all at Mania on there at the minute. Let me see if I've got the photo. I'll take a photo of it now while I'm on for you. So in the middle of my computer, there we go. So yeah, computer, sat on my graphics card. I've actually got that photo of us all at Mania, which is awesome. It does alternate, but every few weeks I change it. So I had it of me and Jack a while back. I mean, Jack's got the photo. Jack's been to Mania twice. TNA's in Dallas. Yes, but is Joe Hendry in Dallas? Cena playing with a crowd. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Cody's getting a massive reaction. Cena stony faced, not looking happy. Unless it's on a live stream in Dallas, anything's possible. I remember, was it Jordan Grace taking a photo, putting a photo on Instagram a while back, and then appeared at the Royal Rumble, but the photo was taken obviously a long time beforehand, and she saved it until that point. 4 people in the photo, yeah, probably filming TNA. Okay, cool. You're on there, Dan. Yeah, it's nice. Isn't Joe DJing a gig in Scotland tonight? Could be. Cody saying, you said you was going to take this away from them. Cody saying, you've got to take it away from me first. Edge is the biggest reason to never believe it. Yeah. Don't believe it until you see it. Cody's talking about what he said last week about old John and new John. Cody's saying, is this the most dangerous John Cena we've ever seen? Jimmy Uso would be awesome, though, to have the Usos back together. Yeah. Thoughts on Beth Phoenix signing with AEW? I don't know what they would get from her. Whether it would be a in-ring or management sort of capabilities. WWE shot played Cup theme twice. Nice. She's the voice on his entrance, so why not? Yeah, I think as like a manager type character, probably would work better than being in ring. Cody Rhodes chants again, ringing through the arena. If they did the Uso reunion, they would hype it up. Yeah, I'd prefer him to do that. Cody's saying I don't have to unpack our history. Probably mixed tag team because Mox got Roderick's wife with him. Yeah, Marina Shafir, isn't it? So Cody talking about the timeline. Timeline hangs in the balance because of Cena's vanity. Mox and Cope should never be in the ring together ever again. Oh, Cody's laid the belt down. Cody's saying, I'll give you the opportunity right now. Beth Sonny 44, probably in great shape. Plenty of gas left for one more good ring run. How are we doing now, Ma? Cody's saying to take his shot. I think she's in great shape. I think she's probably got plenty of tank in the gas in the tank, sorry. But I do think that character-wise, there isn't many people that she would have a great match with. I'm usually flying solo, dude. I normally cover Monday Night Raws on my own every week. No one's brave enough to do the show with me. Is Cena the anchor being? Maybe. Cody picking up a mic and the title. Sure about that. You can see Ospreay taking the title. Foley said he's interested in being in AEW. I bet he is. Imagine if your smell hit right now. I mean, the arena would erupt. I would go crazy. You would go crazy. We know that. So Cody's begging Cena to get back in the ring. Cena shaking his head, walking away. What's Cody going to say? Cody saying, "I can't let you have that on my conscience." Cody's talking about Cena's psychotic need, but it doesn't outweigh our right to keep it. Champ's no longer standing there; it's standing in the ring. Dom used to do it with me a while back, but he hasn't really done anything live for a good couple of years, dude. It's a shame because we used to have some great chats. But he's doing a different sort of style of videos. So he's doing like the recap videos. He's doing the Aleister Black stuff. He was doing the Bray Wyatt stuff and the Uncle Howdy stuff. So he did really, really well with them videos. Yeah, I knew what you meant, dude. Don't worry, man. They put Mania 3 on the vault last night. I mean, it's not a bad Mania. It's not great, but for people who don't know, Dan is actually the Funko Pop champ. I mean, there is a hell of a lot more on the walls above the shelves that you can see here. So you've obviously got Eddie, you've got the Mankind Lunchbox, you've got Hogan, you've got Cena, not Cena. It's definitely not Cena. You've got Roman. There is a T-shirt in the box as well. And then on that shelf, you've got some Pokemon ones. You've got Deadpool all the way along. And then on the shelf above, it's WWE all the way around. And then above that, it's even Harry Potter. Don wanted you to come on with you guys one time. Thing that stopped me is the time of the live show, so I'm no better. Yeah. He did message me a while back saying about sort of popping on at some point. But if you keep your eye out, we do a Sunday night show every so often. depending on what is going on. And with that one, we have chats, we have a quiz. I mean, we've got Jack in, Mark, Daz, Michael. They all come on a Sunday night usually. We have a chat, we have a quiz. We talk about what's gone on in the wrestling world over the past couple of weeks. So talking about like Royal Rumble and any sort of big shows that have gone on. Or if there's any been really big news, we always try and have a chat about that as well. Don went to Willow and Witherspoons a few years ago, not seen him since. Yes. Tom talks rubbish, absolute legend in the interviewing game. How are you doing? Congratulations on 3,000 subs. Thank you very much, man. How are you going? How many you got at the minute? Let's have a look for you. So, Tom talks rubbish has interviewed me, Dom, and Sam, and Sam's girlfriend, wife, sorry. But yeah, Tom talks rubbish. 1,500 plus subscribers. And yeah, if you get a chance, go check out Tom Talks Rubbish. So I'm popping it in the chat for you. There you go. But yeah, go check him out. Interviewed some of the biggest in the game in terms of wrestling journalists. I don't count myself in that. But people like Chris Van Vliet, I mean, if you're interviewing the interviewer of wrestlers, you know you are hitting it big time. So Reece James just scored, of all the people, the person who was most injury prone. He hasn't played for England for about 2 years, I think, 2022. It is live in Glasgow. Dom is just scared because people scare him. Yeah. There we go. Got Penta going up against Bron Breakker for the Intercontinental Championship tonight. Can we do a tag team mania fantasy picks? We could do. There we go. Here comes Jey Uso. Are we going to yeet? We're in the UK, so I think we might have to yeet. Another Dom convo coming up about being mentor for Tom this week. Brilliant. Yes. Day one is your line them all up, knock them down like this. One of my favourite things I've seen for a long while is Jimmy Uso was in a tag match and he was just... It's Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso's back. That's brilliant. I think they've done it this way to stop the Joe Hendry tease. Went live Friday. Brilliant, dude. What I'll do... That one. So it went live Friday in the chat. There you go, man. Link is in there. Ivan Jeeton all the way from America. Did he do Hurricane? He's a nice guy. I think so at some point, yeah. No, say his name. That's a shame. I was going to eat, but I mean, they ruined it with the Jimmy Uso return. Let's get some snacks in my face. Pat McAfee's wearing a kilt. That is brilliant. Michael Cole is awesome. Oh, he was asking Tommy if he did. Oh, no, sorry. I don't think he's interviewed Gregory Helms. But I'm not sure. So what song did the Usos come out to? Yeah, it was Jey Uso's and it's called Day One-ish. When Cena turned heel, text your mate before, don't go on the Inter before seeing the main event. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be the penitentiary. Welcome to the Uso penitentiary. Shane Helms, Gregory Helms, you know what I mean. It was the Hurricane. Arena in Glasgow is bouncing. So, really, Steve is saying, I'm showing my age with this. Just can't get used to how Raw looks now, even though the stage change Raw had an overall look for decades. To me, this Raw, for example, looks like a pay-per-view. I don't know. This is... The little confusion I've got is I like this style, but I remember the huge Titantrons they used to have on the video walls, which they had for quite a while. But with these sort of travelling shows, I think this sort of arena is a lot better, and the Raw staging is a lot better for a travelling show because it is a lot more collapsible. There we go, there's Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, Jimmy Cordes, WWE Ref coming up next Friday for episode 200. Oh, banging, dude. Fantastic. I bet that's a great interview. I bet that's good fun. So, yeah, I did that one. Trained Logan Paul. Yeah, I know. So, these first things that I've got snack-wise, they're very similar to, like, the things that you get in a cappuccino, but putting them in a cappuccino ruins the taste of them because I don't like coffee. So, yeah, all they are, just a little bit of wafer, a little bit of vanilla cream in the middle. And they are delicious. So we're going to promo for Stephanie McMahon's podcast that she's doing. I bet this is a great insight to a lot of stuff. You're right, the Tron was iconic. Probably doing it to cut costs on the new style, yeah. So many moments with someone in the ring looking back at the Tron, exactly. And it's what I remember Raw, and I bet you're probably the same. I remember stuff like Jericho coming out and the big countdown on the screen and the 3, 2, 1, and then it was the blackout. Yeah, it was brilliant. It's such a shame that obviously things do change. Same as Backlash. I remember, and you're probably going to say the same thing as me, Steve. I remember the big things hanging at the side of each stage of the entrance ramp, and they used to swing back and forth. That to me is Backlash. Backlash 2000 for me was brilliant. Here we go. We're starting off Jey Uso and Austin Theory. Yeah, hooks, scythes, whatever you want to call them, sickles. How long is this going to last? Hopefully more than 30 seconds. I think it's got to after the reaction he got last week. The swinging things were epic. Yes. Absolute brilliant. Backlash 2000. Yeah, it was such a good thing to have. Where is it? There we go. I mean, that's not a very good photo. That's even worse. But you had some great visuals. I mean, the hardcore match with Crash Holly climbing up and doing a leap off them was again absolutely brilliant. Jimmy Uso doesn't seem to have missed a step. Dive over the top to the outside. A podcast should have been called The Steph Infection. Just eating in front of your cat, Salem. Ivan, where are you? Yeah, I did. Shane Elmstrand's Logan Paul. Yeah, I did say that, dude. Don't worry, I didn't miss it. So Jimmy looking for a pin. 1, 2. Probably just wrong and having nostalgia goggles, but the arenas had more personality with things like that. Stop! You're not derailing the stream at all, man. I like these conversations because, I mean, how old are you, dude? I mean, I'm 36, and I really started going into it in the early 2000s, well, late 90s, really, if you like. And to me, every show having a different stage and a different layout was what made them memorable. And that's where I go into nostalgia mode. Yeah, I did mention it, dude. I didn't miss it. 36, yeah, absolutely bang on. Royal Rumble 2000 with a taxi cab up on the rafters. Yeah, stuff like that. It's a nostalgia trip, and it is where I think a lot of that stuff grabbed our attention. But then moving further down the line, the shows just got bigger and bigger. And this is why we probably really like WrestleMania, because there is a huge set piece. And if it's a huge set piece, it gives a bit of character to the show. The complaint on X because they showed Steph's advert after the countdown. I know, but they've got to advertise it somewhere. Oh, Grayson Waller with an attack from behind. Ivan's 23. How are we doing, Jake? But yeah, I mean, yeah, I go back and I look at the set pieces from a lot of the older shows. I mean, one of my favourites was Invasion because it was very reminiscent of what AEW's entrance was at the start. Is that there we go, that's a better photo. Jake's 3. I know you are, Jake. 14. WrestleMania 39 set was epic. It was beautiful. The sort of like stage set up with the stairs and everything, it was fantastic. So, anything interesting happening so far? Jimmy Uso's returned to be Jey Uso's tag partner. We was hoping it was going to be Joe Hendry, but unfortunately not. Trish nearly fell off the Invasion stage. Yes, she did. When she was coming out with Lita to go up against Stacey Keibler and Tori Wilson. There you go. Heels, another one. SmackDown fist. Just a big, big fist. Loved it. Share screen. So again, it is only a game image, but stuff like that was absolutely iconic, and I presume that's a big one that you'll remember. Steve, like WrestleMania 34 and 33 yet? Michael's talking to his parents yet? Another one, Halloween Havoc with a pumpkin. Yeah, some absolutely brilliant ones. So if I go to one of my favourites, which 2000. But that one, next week we're at the O2. Yeah. Our WWE phone pay-per-view, I think it's was Judgment Day. Yeah. Image. No, it's not that one. It's share screen. There you go. That was another one that to me is iconic. The street fight. Triple H, Cactus Jack. Pretty much my favourite match of all time. Armageddon set that Jeff jumped off. Yeah, I think that was about 2006. Royal Rumble 2000. What a show. Where is it from on Friday? I think is that Manchester, Jack? Royal Rumble 2000. Yep. Step up into GAHY from Jey. Absolutely brilliant. Crowd yeeting. Are we going to get the hip attack? Yep, hip attack to Austin Theory. So big kick to Grayson Waller. Another kick to Theory. Going for a cover at 1, 2. Kick out at 2. So Friday's 02 as well. Oh, okay, brilliant. Cheers, Jack. Love that shirt. Millennium Dome for the old people. Yeah. Tonight should be the night Waller turns on Theory. I don't know. I still think they're both great heels. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Jey Uso. Got to go and eat, man. Not a problem. Thank you very much for sticking your head in. And yeah, send me a tweet or whatever. We'll have a chat. See if we can find a way to get you on stream one night. But yeah, you can get me just there. Dan Agrees88. That's my Twitter. No Way Out 2003. Let's have a look. The Ali Oos. Oh, so was the Gasworks before 99? Yep, it was, Jack. Jey Uso tags in. Jimmy Uso, it just eats a super kick. Oh, beautiful teamwork. Jimmy Uso up and over. Jey waiting there to give a spear. 1D. Out of nowhere. 1 and done. The Usos get the win. I'm getting 0708 had a breathing dragon. I think it was 06, Jack, if I remember rightly. No, it might not have been. But 2006 was the one where Undertaker got thrown off the stage set, which again was an incredible sort of sight to see. Keep getting pestered to sign up to Twitter to promote video streams, so that might give me the push to do it. I mean, give me a message on Facebook or whatever if you want, if that's easier. Sorry for spamming the chat. Don't worry about it at all. Gunther's there as well. Gunther trying to sneak attack Jey Uso. Jey slips. Gunther catches Jey Uso before he gets the spear. Michael's yeeting. Jimmy Uso's got a steel chair. Gunther out of there. No Way Out 02. Yeah. Yeah, you're not spamming at all. Mark's just backing you up there, dude. So, yeah, stick him in. Knock him down like this. 2006 was The Undertaker versus Mr. Kennedy. And was it Last Ride match? Some absolutely memorable set pieces for a lot of the old shows. He fell on purpose, yeah. We've got Liv, we've got Raquel, Dom, and there's Carlito. So Raquel is aiming to be a double champ, going for the Intercontinental Championship. Last rad match, yeah, I thought it was. What's Carlito looking for? This will be the first WrestleMania in years where neither Rumble win a main event. You never know, storylines could change. You'll know that, Jack. So Stephanie Valkyria versus Jada Parker, that should be a great match. And Fallon Henley. Stephanie Valkyria's been put to work. Smell of Finn face turn coming. Build him up. Yeah, he could definitely be a main eventer again. What was the Rock versus Sean No Way Out Iron match? I don't think Rock and Sean have ever faced each other, are they? Jey Uso and Gunther main event night 1. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, there's Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee talking to Adam Pearce backstage. Lyra Valkyria. Can't see Cody and John going before Jey and Gunther. No. Cody and John have got a main event night 2. Rock refuses to work with Triple H, HBK, yeah. They could defend both titles and won it. Last time they did that, Sting had to retire. Yes. So I will ask you guys, see if you've seen it. Drew McIntyre talking about these titles and Tottenham Hotspur. Cody Cena night 2, Jey Gunther night 1. I'd take that. TNO Tunnel was a cool stage. Definitely, that was. Let's have a look, see if the picture quality for the invasion stage, it's horrible. Because I've been trying to find one for quite a while, but I can't seem to find an half decent one. So we are getting a promo for Lyra Valkyria to defend the title against Raquel Rodriguez. They left the live feed on while Alicia's promoting the titles. I know that was a bit of a balls up. First AW Double or Nothing was cool. Yes, that was 2019. Because that's the one where you had Jericho versus Omega for the title. And that's where Moxley made his debut. They didn't make a Liverpool Carabao Cup on there. Can hear Pat and Cole talking. Tony Army won the cup. Yeah, because it's a plastic trophy. It doesn't really mean much, does it? I said that to Andy, and he almost wanted to cry. Made the titles before the final, plus we have the Premier League. Yes, we do. AW Tunnels look good, yeah. Tony Army absolutely thrashed the Scousers up the Geordies. The only thing that's up with you guys is your alcohol level. TNA did it better. I don't know. AW's Double or Nothing show with the 2 tunnels, I thought that really worked. Well done, but can we stop mentioning the final, please, like you won a trophy? Keep it to WWE. I mean, being able to say you've won a trophy is nice when it actually means something. It's like basically winning the... If you want to keep it wrestling related, Liverpool are going to be winning the WWE title. Newcastle won the 24/7 title. There you go. A lot of rumours tomorrow is the second trailer for GTA 6. It would be the best birthday gift ever. I don't really play them, but if you like it, then brilliant. Hope it comes out for you, dude. Played the starting 11 besides Alisson. Yeah. Newcastle won a trophy because our players was exhausted because the owners don't spend. And they're too busy carrying the league on the back. Newcastle winning winning the US title. At least it's a title better than nothing. That's why I went 24/7. So we're getting a Lucha video package. So it's basically an American made had been photoshopped into a load of photos with the American made mask. El Grande Americano returns. Is that basically Mr. America's Lucha brother? Chad Gable package, maybe. Dark Side of the Ring soon. Do I know who's on it? It has been leaked online, all the episodes, but I haven't really looked at them all yet. Liverpool bottom of the league so bad it'll be scenes. I mean, it ain't happening. Any memorable WWE video packages? Royal Rumble 2000, Triple H, Cactus Jack. That's the one I always go to. Jack saying, is he a coffee because it's called El Grande? What's Chad Gable giving Adam Pearce? So LWO kicking off for Chad Gable. So Chad Gable is offering Dragon Lee to take on the new member of the Raw roster. Rockstone Cold Mania 17, another great show. Dragon Lee says, I'll take the match against El Grande Americano. Rey Mysterio calling Chad Gable a real jackass. Daniel Bryan Mania 30. So Richard Gadder's there, who was the person behind Baby Reindeer. If you haven't watched it, it is a very interesting watch. Cena versus Bray Mania 30, another good one. Lyra Valkyria going up against Raquel Rodriguez. This is Raquel. I was just about doing it, Mark, and he beat me to it. Shawn Michaels versus Triple H at Bad Blood 03. Again, another brilliant match. Really working together. So I've got Lyra Valkyria in the ring. go. So I'm just bringing a couple of photos up, seeing if the load are half decent. That one's not really good. Yep. Liv looks like she might be joining commentary. You have to build up the title, but could you not find someone who is more believable to face like Lyra? Possibly. Because I think if you see Raquel lose this, you're going to lose all faith in the tag titles as well. Punk vs MJF, the dog collar match, I believe had a great video package, if you remember correctly. I think you do remember correctly. Yeah, I mean, Larry Valkyria has basically just been thrown about. So Lyra just using that quick pace, going out of the way of a big boot attempt. Using a side headlock. Lyra caught up on the shoulder of Raquel. First move is an airplane spin. Yeah. Big plan is hopefully to get Raquel and Charlotte in a fight. I think you could go down that route, Norma. I wouldn't be disappointed in that at all. I'd definitely enjoy that sort of match. I've watched New Evolve yet. I think it's pretty good. I haven't actually watched anything, to be honest. Been a little bit busy, but I am going to get around to it at some point. Dark Side of the Ring, Thursday, 1:30 in the morning, ITV4. It's Vince. Okay. I'll probably watch it on the catch-up afterwards. Lyra Valkyria went for the drop kick to the outside, but caught by Raquel. Went for a powerbomb onto the announce desk, but Lyra counters. So Lyra going up to the top. What's she looking for? Oh! Huge boot from Raquel. Catches Lyra on the way down from the top. That looks like a full impact. That looked a nasty impact. Vince, Dark Side of the Ring on him would need to be a week long. Yet it would. All of the stuff to unpack with him. So Lyra being dragged up by Raquel. Big back elbow from Raquel. So Jess is reffing the match where someone was saying she was doing Evolve. Yes, she is rumoured to be doing both to help work on her in-ring ability for now. She is wrestling under a mask on Evolve. I love some Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, I think it's great. Just the way that Jericho is putting them together as part of the production team and doing the voiceover, it really is enjoyable and it's very insightful, I think. Lyra thrown into the corner. Raquel with a big splash in the corner. So England are still 1-0 at the minute. We're 53 minutes in. I'll try and give you a running update on the football as well if you really want. So Raquel with a bear hug. Lyra seems to be fading a little bit. So at the minute, we've got 60% think Raquel, 40% think it'll be Lyra Valkyria. So we think percentage-wise there's going to be a title change. So where is it? Bailey. So at the minute, Bailey is on Raw. So what I want is Bailey to come out, because Bailey will get a huge reaction. England struggling to score goals against lesser teams. Don't see finals in the future. See bottle jobs. I don't even think I'll see bottle jobs, because you'll need to be believable to win it to bottle it. And they just don't even seem like they're going to be a contender. Let's go Lyra chance. What if Liv gets involved and Bailey comes out to do the save? I'd enjoy that. I think that would work, and I would happily hear some Hey Bailey chants. Raquel being quite disrespectful, hand in the face of Lyra. What's your favourite WWE chant? Well, wrestling-based chants. It could be the What chant. It could be Angle Sucks. Let me know what your favourite chant is in wrestling. Back in the day, it was 5 or 6 goals in 2 games. Was struggling to score 3 in 1 game. Exactly. Do we know England won the World Cup in 66? I wasn't around in 66, so I didn't know that, Jack. Thank you very much for letting me know. So Lyra, huge leg drop on the back of Raquel. Just seeing Joe Linton made it to WWE TV tonight while John Cena was cutting the promo. They still mention it to this day. Only just. We've started sort of reducing that. So Jake's gone for one of my favourites, which is the Hey Bailey chant. Any other big chants that people really enjoy? Love Cena. Cena sucks. The back and forth, that was great. Yeah, I think then that back and forth was fantastic. Dash, how's it going? How's it going? Dash has got a gun. Yeah, that was a funny one. I'm trying to think of any others that I really, really do remember. I mean, the Austin What chance is obviously iconic. Joe's gonna kill you. Yeah. One of my favourites is if you hit Gibson, stand up. If you hit Gibson, shoes off. If you hit Gibson, sit down. But you don't do it like that. You do, if you hit Gibson, stand up. And then everyone in the building stands up. And then if you hit Gibson, shoes off. And you actually take your shoe off and hold it in the air. And there is other versions of it in football, but yeah, Zach Gibson, part of the Grizzled Young Veterans, was a brilliant at getting a crowd reaction. Oh, Liv got taken out on the outside by by Lyra, sorry. Lyra counters. 1, 2, 3. No. Raquel looks fuming. Wish Jared and Megan played in this era, would have had a World Cup already. Yeah. Oh, Liv attacking Lyra from behind. Oh, who's going to make the save? You should just call me your wrestling god. I predicted it. I expected it. As Bailey. What happened to the Grizzled Young Vets in AW, man? Completely forgotten. So Raquel, what's she looking for? Bailey. Picked up, but Lyra makes a save. There you go. Are you happy, Jake? If you'll be my girl. Hey. I've got a fraction of a sore throat and a cough, but Bailey getting massive pops, massive chance. Favourite chance, CM Punk? Yes. Should have had the titles by now. We should have had every title. The level of players we've had, all the way from the Beckhams to the Gerrards to the Grealish. Yeah. There's so many. I bet in a second we're going to have Jack say, I've met Bailey. Lyra versus Bailey at Mania, Bucket Ball. Was that what I predicted on my wrestling video, WrestleMania predictions video a couple of weeks ago? I think it was. Let me double check. WrestleMania men's. No, it wasn't men's. Yeah, I predicted Lyra Valkyria versus Bailey for WrestleMania. See, told you. Again, I'm a prediction master. The yes chant never gets old. It doesn't. It never will. Got a hug from Bailey. Can you say that, Jack? Jack was instrumental in our match at WrestleMania 39. He gave Bailey some advice before a WrestleMania match. I met Drew, but they ended up not winning, so I'm not going to say that I had a title, a big sort of interaction for that one. Pat McAfee showing off his kill. Jack got the signature. I'm the reason he lost. I am. I know I am. Okay, Bailey, win or lose, those are your options. Yes. Beckham didn't deserve to get stuff thrown at him. Everybody was jealous of his wife. If you want to say that, maybe. I've never been the biggest fan of Beckham, but as talent-wise, he is good. Yeah, I got Drew McIntyre's signature. Have I got the photo still? I think I did at some point. No. Yeah, I have got the photo of me with Drew. Ant's in the photo as well, but there is a load of other people, so for data protection, I don't think I can actually put it up. But with this one, where Liverpool in August, is that worth a shout? Jake always thought Beckham was overrated, a little bit. So we're going to recap of last week with the contract signing. Free kick's awesome, everything else massively overrated, yeah. So just for a bit of fun, AEW All In, when it was in London a couple of years ago, I was there, and Dom and Sam was there, and I bumped into someone outside the arena. We had a chat, and someone actually said, "Scissor me, Danny ass." Who do you think that was? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think it was? Yeah, Wembley Stadium. Outside the stadium, who did I get to scissor me? Favourite sound was at Punk's AEW debut, where if Punk's here, we riot. It's a throwback to Money in the Bank. It was. Michael thinks it was Jack. I think it was Future Jack. So there you go. How was that one? It was our boy, Jackie Boy, moderator extraordinaire. We had a great time, didn't we, Jack? Yeah, we're still giving a recap of the contract signing from last week. Really good show, says Jack. Yes, it was. And All In was amazing. It was a brilliant show. I watched it in the arena, and I also watched it afterwards at home. There we go. Adam Pearce looks like he's got the contract. There's some big names behind him. Harry Styles take that. There was Little Mix there as well. So England is still 1-0. Beckham overrated. Have you never played PES 5? I think PES 5 was around before I was born. It's that little old of a game. Oh, here we go. Here's a new day. Jackie Redmond has been told to give him the mic and leave. Kofi Kingston saying thank God for the new day. Kofi can't wait to get the hell out of there because of the booing. Not as big as your girl Tate. No. Gives HBK and Triple H vibes for this one. Yeah. So we're going to get a Netflix exclusive from the New Day. They are going to walk out of WrestleMania the new tag team champions. New Day is supposedly saving the tag division yet again. So Xavier Woods is saying that you should say thank God for the New Day. Which, no, I don't think we should be. So, we go. Adam Pearce is coming out. So here comes Pearce again. Yeah, we need Big E anywhere. Storyline, announce table. That is one of the biggest things I've been asking for a while. Big E on the announce desk would be amazing. Take two. Yeah, are we going to get an official announcement? Tony Larry Kane. Yeah, I've just seen it going. I've got my tablet flicked up on the side so I can keep my eye on it. I mean, he got an absolute tap-in, didn't he? So we're going a recap of the ladder match. The Rock going up against Triple H. So we're going to recap. Well, I say recap. Build up for that match in terms of story. Cheating, getting Undertaker's brother on. A little bit. Did he say Adam Mouse something? I don't know. I couldn't work it out. SummerSlam 98 is now vintage. So we've got Triple H, Paul Triple H Levesque, Michelle McCool, Lex Luger, and the Natural Disasters going into the class of 2025 Hall of Fame. I've just had a look. My very first, I think it was, my very first Monday Night Raw stream I did was all the way back on the July 19th episode in 2021. Jimmy Uso's talking about Jey Uso. So Jimmy Uso saying that if you carry on like this, you won't win at WrestleMania. Brian Pillman deserves a Hall of Fame slot. I think he does as well. Jay saying I'm 3-0 against Gunther. Jay saying I don't know if I can beat him. Jimmy saying you can't. Jimmy's trying to get him motivated. Jimmy Uso really putting some fire into Jay by the looks of it. Where's Jimmy going? Oh, there is Gunther. State of Jimmy's gear. I'd wear that. Jimmy challenging Gunther for a match next week. Oh, what a slap from Jimmy Uso to Gunther. That was an outright slap. Kamala should go in this year, and next year Bray should go in. I think both of them should go in next year. I think you've got a great set of matches, set of headliners for this year. So don't overcomplicate it. Save Kamala for next year. Save Bray for next year. Put China in on her own. So Bianca and her Sky contract has been signed by Rhea. Oh, Adam P saying that she is not in the match. Saying that Rhea's signature doesn't mean anything. Some great interviews with Kamala James Harris on YouTube about the good old days. Yeah. Think Cena in next year, so Bray and Kamala will go in the year after. I think you could save Cena. Save Cena till the year after. Oh, here comes the year. So Can't save Cena because look at that, Dave. They announced him and he's now waiting again. Yeah, but you could always put Batista in before anyone else. Cena if Mania was into the Gillette Stadium. Yeah. You're saying it doesn't matter who it is. You're saying I'll take on both of them. So 3-0 England now. Here comes Bianca. So Bianca coming out saying, I earned my number one contender's spot. Save some time, just say 3 away, then leave. New Orleans next year it is, Jack. You are correct. Bianca claiming, I earned my shot. Bianca saying if she didn't earn it, she doesn't deserve it. Yeah. Oh, here comes Adam Pearce getting a bit frustrated. That's brilliant. Great reaction from Pearce there. Here comes Rhea. Oh, Rhea's not in a normal black top. That's a bit unusual. Bianca winning the chamber doesn't guarantee one-on-one, just means you have a title match. Great shout, great way. Obviously, that can be interpreted differently, but good idea. Rhea saying, I don't care who I've got to go through to get my title back. Jack wants WrestleMania Wembley. I'd want WrestleMania Wembley too, Jack. Rhea wants a rematch. Bianca is saying that you can have the one-on-one match with me, because obviously that's after WrestleMania. Io getting shoved up. This is making Io look very weak. Adam Pearce going a bit fired up. Rhea gets a rematch next week. So next week, Io versus Rhea, and the winner goes against Bianca at WrestleMania. So Io, I think, is just realizing what she's got to do. She's got to beat Rhea and then beat Bianca to keep her title after WrestleMania. Io up and over by Bianca, DDT to Rhea. Io picked up, fights out with the KOD. Rhea with a big boot to Bianca. Next week, what's the point? Just make it a 3-way. Io picked up from Bianca, but Bianca rolled through. Rhea close land to the outside. Io on the apron. Bianca hung up. Io head scissors take down to Rhea on the outside. If Io loses next week, you're going to effing riot. Io seems to have the crowd reaction. Io springboard. Bianca picking Io up. Went for a KOD to the outside onto Rhea. So what's the point? Just make it a 3-way. I think next week, if you have Io versus Rhea next week, you have Bianca come out and cause a distraction or cause a disqualification So there is no decisive winner, and that's how you get your triple threat. Peace has terrible management skills. Yeah, I agree. He'll starting to think the wrestlers know who wins before the matches. Not surprised. Bianca acted heelish. Yeah, that's why she comes out next week, beats the heel, and attacks to cause a disqualification. Crowd didn't even care when she lifted the title. No, definitely not. So what have we got coming up next? We have still got CM Punk, Chad Gable versus Dragon Lee. We've seen Cody, we've seen Cena, we've not had the Bron Breakker versus Penta match, and then we've had everything else. So we've still got a couple of matches to go, and CM Punk. So I don't think Jack is going anywhere until that's happened at the bare minimum. So, masked Chad Gable. I mean, it can't be Chad Gable. He's got a doctor's note. He can't be in action tonight. That's what he said. So we've got Ivan Nile backstage, going through a gym training. No CM Punk Teddy won't go either. Hello, CM Punk Teddy. So look at it. Obviously, I mean, I'm just having a look at my predictions that I did. Tiffany and Charlotte, we know is happening. Bianca, Io, and Rhea. I think that was a great call. Jade Cargill and Naomi, probably still going to happen. Lyra, Valkyria, and Bayley, maybe. Chelsea Green and Nia Jax. And then Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez. I don't think them going up against Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss will be happening now. But I'm still proud of that percentage. Jey versus Gunther, Cody versus Cena, we knew about. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, I still think that's probably going to happen. Priest and McIntyre, that's one where I think could happen. Solo Fatu maybe. DIY versus Machine Guns. Bron Breakker in a multi-man match, maybe even a ladder match for the IC title. And then Punk, Seth, and Roman is still pretty much definitely going to happen. So we go Dragon Lee coming out. So Dragon Lee, Masked Gable. Everyone's putting on Dragon Lee to start with. So Dragon Lee versus Penta versus someone like Rey Fenix. That to me would be an incredible match. I'd love to go to WWE World because WrestleMania 39, it just wasn't anywhere near what it should have been. It was still good, but I think it could have been a lot better. So One Dead Man Show is happening as well, WrestleMania week. What else would you like to see at WrestleMania? Obviously, we've got the main matches. Or was there a match that you would like to see that we haven't teased yet? So WWE Story Note, so it's like WWE World, but without any pulls. Mark Henry has signed a Legends deal, so expect some more Mark Henry merchandise. probably at some point in the very near future. So still Dragon Lee at 100% odds the votes. At Mania, I want to see you made king. It's not happening, Jack. Yeah, Joker maybe, but out of all the cards in the deck, you're definitely not the king. You could be the Jack because you are the Jack, but probably Joker suits you more. Going a promo for the War Raiders is the New Day. So New Day are demanding a title match at Mania. At Mania, Daz wants to see new tag champions. Who do you want to see winning them then? Who would you like to see? Adam Pearce looks frustrated, looks stressed. Oh, here's Bianca as well. Someone get him a drink. Yeah. Have some Iron Brew. The crowd would pop their tits off if Iron Brew was seen on screen. So Bianca is the special guest referee. So this is where she's going to cause something to go wrong, and that's how it's going to turn into a triple threat. LWO and SmackDown Machine Guns taking the titles off DIY. That's what I predicted for WrestleMania. So not a bad shout, Daz. I don't think you're far off the mark either. Dragon Lee in the ring. So El Grande Americano is on his way to the ring. The way that Chad Gable gets into every character is amazing. Yeah, that one's Chad Gable, definitely. Last week, I don't think it was. I mean, that's still a great physique. If it's Chad Gable or if it's not. So Michael Cole is talking about how Google's got everything and it's never heard of El Grande Americano. We've got the Olay chance. Arm drag takedown. Beautiful from El Grande Americano. Dragon Lee up and over onto the apron, but eats a big right hand. Dragon Lee onto the floor. I'm going to see if. I wonder if anyone makes a mistake and calls him Chad Gable on the commentary team. Head scissors takedown from Dragon Lee. Up off the ropes. Dragon Lee. Beautiful suicide dive to the outside. El Grande looks like British Bulldog at SummerSlam 02, 1992. That was Wembley against Bret Hart for the IC title. The Great American, yeah. 100% Chad Gable. Yeah. So we're going to see if Michael Cole calls him Chad Gable. I don't know if he will. It might slip up. Dragon Lee up. Heads his takedown from Americano. I'll lay a chance again. 1, 2. So both guys on the apron. Big, huge knee from Dragon Lee. Whoa! Oh. Yep, there we go. That was a huge throw off the apron to the outside. And Michael Cole said, huge throw from Chad Gable. Oh, no, sorry, Americano. So what a slip up by Michael Cole. Hogan as Mr. America. Yeah, I think I did say that at the start of the stream. It just feels just a luchador version. Mr. America's luchador brother. Dragon Lee set up El Grande Americano is trying to take the mask off. Very disrespectful. So Pat McAfee is calling El Grande Americano a dirtbag. So the first wrestler from the Gulf of America. So key lock up and over the shoulder. Not really a painful submission, but very, very restricting. Dragon Lee with some right hands trying to get some separation. Gets off the ropes, but huge flying crossbody. Dragon Lee thrown to the apron again. But shoulder tackle. So El Grande. Oh, beautiful into the Northern Lights suplex after the slingshot. So the left arm of Dragon Lee really being worked on at the minute. So does El Grande Americano speak English? Or is it Mexican? So he's got silencio instead of the shush. Big chops in the corner. So what's El Grande looking for here? He speaks Chad Gable-ish. Chad Gableisms. What's looking for here? El Grande Americano having Dragon Lee suspended. Gory bomb. It'd be so funny if it wasn't Gable. It would be hilarious. El Grande, big forearm. Well, no, it is a big forearm. Dragon Lee climbing up to the top. What's he looking for? Stomp to El Grande Americano and Dragon Lee all the way to the outside. That right knee being held by Dragon Lee. That looked like it could have really hurt. England finished, it was 3-0. Reece James, Harry Kane, and I can't remember his first name, Eze, all three girls. Referee's up to a 6 count. 7, 8, 9. Both guys just sneak back in. Both guys in the centre on the knees, chopping the life out of each other. They are some vicious chops. And again, a chop off the ropes. Big boot. Discus forearm from El Grande Americano. Release German. And a super kick from Dragon Lee. This is some good action. This is really enjoyable back and forth. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. We've got the Olay chance back. Why is Chad better under a mask? Because it's El Grande Americano. It's not Chad Gable. Huge powerbomb. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Americano. Why is the Demon Balor better than Finn Balor? Yep, another Gable reference. This is awesome, chance. It is. Great debut match. I'm liking it. The mask has come off. Dragon Lee's mask is off. El Grande Americano. Ankle. Went going for an ankle lock. Protecting his face. Dragon Lee protecting his face. Getting pain in your arm from when you broke your elbow. I mean, it could be the movement you're doing on it, Jack. That's never any good for if you've had a broken elbow. Restrict movement. Don't do too much movement. So we've got the Chad Gable reference in the Gracias. Pat McAfee saying he should be fast-tracked to the Hall of Fame. So why is Chad okay with doing this? I think it's because he's getting utilised. There is nothing worse than a wrestler that's not wrestling in their mind. If you are being used on TV every week, you are at least doing something productive. You are contributing. If you are sat in catering for 3 months and used for a skit and then not seen for 3 months, it feels like a waste of time. So I do think Chad Gable is okay with his utilisation because it is actually keeping him busy. And he's having fun. How can you not be having fun with what you're doing? So we're going to recap of SmackDown from Italy last week. Like, it wasn't even in catering though. It was being used, but it's a little weird. But again, it's something a bit different. And Chad Gable throws himself into everything and makes it watchable, makes it enjoyable near enough every single time. So Jack's acknowledging Punk. So obviously last week we had Seth come out and talk to Roman. So Seth and Roman have never beaten Punk without the other person's help. Mox on WWE, I know. So we are getting the recap of the brawl from last week. So it was a great brawl last week. Punk in the Mox role. Yeah, seems, yeah. Being the sort of very vicious one of the lot. So what are we getting? There we go. Here comes the voice of the voiceless. CM Punk chants ringing through the arena already. It hasn't even been seen yet. Jack's just made a huge mess. He spilled his cup of tea. Oh, and the cult of personality. So Punk walking down the ring slowly. So is SmackDown, but why not have Drew for one night in Glasgow? I don't know why you wouldn't exactly have. You've got to have him there. It's Glasgow. He could have been. I mean, I know it would have been a long shot, but he could have been the one to team up with Jey. He'd have got the face reaction exactly for that spot. So yeah, I think. Could you see Drew show up at this point, even just as a little cameo? Funny how Rhea can't put herself into a three-way, yet Punk, Seth, and Roman sort their three-way out via 3 points. Yeah. But again, with that, there's no title on the line, so I think that's easier to do as a triple threat. CM Punk chants ringing through the arena as you'd expect them to. So Punk just playing to the crowd. There is someone else there in a green shirt. It's not a green shirt guy, but someone in a green shirt. So Punk just getting into the ring. We have got a few seconds left on the Netflix commercial break, but let's see what Punk has got to say when we get back. So Stephanie's places, it looks like it's got people like Cody, Roman, Pat McAfee, Charlotte Flair, Rhea Ripley, Stone Cold, Undertaker, and Triple H, obviously. Why wouldn't you have Triple H on there? So we're getting a little snippet of Punk being basically invited back into WWE during Thanksgiving meal. Punk talking about how him and Triple H are very similar. Again, this is something I'm actually really looking forward to, and it will be prime time for me. Interview with Steph and Punk should have come up straight after Punk's return. I think keeping it a little bit would have been is better. Just because we can see the aftermath of the return now. We can see we can learn about the build up. We've got London in. How are you doing, dude? Yeah, we miss you too. How's your weekend been? And how are you enjoying the show so far, if you've been watching it? Punk saying he's not in a good mood. He's a little annoyed. Although he said it's hard to come out and be mad when you have an ovation like that, which I can probably agree with. CM Punk chants again ringing through the building. Think Seth is going to become a Heyman guy at the end of Mania. That'd be an interesting change. Punk saying he's jet lagged and he's not really slept. Jane thought Jey Uso versus Gunther WrestleMania at 41. Yeah, I'm excited for that match. Punk's talking about his triple threat match, which again I'm excited for. Punk is after something, but he's not getting it. Or is he? What could it be? Punk saying he wanted to win the Rumble and he needed to win the Elimination Chamber, which he didn't. London's cheers and Jey Uso. I'm going for a big yeet. I mean, nothing wrong with going for a big yeet. So Punk calling Seth Rollins a diaper piss baby. Punk talking about he didn't get what he wanted. For two people, it's personal. Punk saying it's just business for me. Punk talking directly to the camera now. Two people are stopping Punk get what he wants. They have got to go. So even Punk is basically being sarcastic and acknowledging the one. Oh, Punk sort of teasing that Paul Heyman isn't just Roman's wise man. Main three-way should be an elimination match. That'd be a great way. We don't normally see an elimination match. Jimmy Uso versus Gunther. That's next week on Raw, dude. Get yourself back next week and watch it. Punk wanted the triple threat contract signing here tonight, now, and he's not getting it. Punk wants the fine print. Punk talking to Seth and Roman. Oh, we're getting the contract signing in London. I thought we was going to be getting it back in the US. So again, Punk just reiterating Roman hasn't beat CM Punk without Seth's help, and Seth hasn't been beating CM Punk without Roman's help. Punk saying, I brought you into this business. I can't wait to take you out. Mic drop from Punk there. If they are flying from Glasgow to London, I presume they will be. Just fill a plane up with everyone, chuck them in the back, and fly down to London. You didn't actually want Roman, you wanted Cassius Ohno. No. Which is a very cheeky little nod. So Logan Paul is on a promo. Oh, we're getting Logan Paul next week on Monday Night Raw. Raw is 7 p.m. UK time. I cannot wait. Actually, what am I working next Monday? I need to be on the early, realistically, don't I then? 24th, which is this week, next week. Sorry, I'm on the early on Monday next week, so I will be back here doing Monday Night Raw for you guys. I don't want Logan Paul versus AJ Styles. Why not? Are you mad? That's going to be an amazing match. I mean, what did I pick for the... I picked them both to be in the multi-match against Bron Breakker, didn't I? Good, Dan, sure. I mean, it's not like I'm the only one working on here, is it? Yeah, I predicted AJ Styles, Logan Paul would be going up against Bron Breakker for the IC title with Dirty Dom and Sheamus there. Because this is beneath AJ Styles. It's not beneath him. He's a great performer, and I think him and Logan Paul could have a fantastic match. Bron Breakker's outside. Kathy Kelly going Lois Lane again. Yep. Does suit her though. I think it really works. Dogs are barking in Glasgow, says Bron Breakker. So we've actually got no commentary this time going on with the legacy title belts. So, wonder why? Yeah. Oh, we're getting American Made coming out. Is it Chad Gable though? So Chad Gable's coming out. Chad Gable wanted to come out and perform, and he said Glasgow. It's not Glasgow. So Gable talking about having a new hero you can get behind. Bron Breakker, yeah, great guy. Mark the leak and name is SD posted tomorrow for the GTA second trailer. Why no Arsenal belt? Because they've not won anything in years. But again, Liverpool haven't got one. We don't need one, but I would buy one. So, but Spurs do. I know. Neither are Spurs, but they need something to sort of pin their hopes and dreams on, and that's the title. Spurs. So we're going looks like a merch shop promo. So getting even Drew rip spares. It was fantastic. The jokes that Drew was coming out with. Bron Breakker versus Penta. That's going to be a banger of a match in a minute. Here we go. Here comes Penta. I love this strut. Zero. Miedo. Let's say that's strut. You can't spell luchador without Chad. No, you can't. Given this Penta this kind of entrance, he's not losing. Nah, I don't think he will do. But I also think that someone else might be involved. This is the main event, Michael. I don't think he should be losing, but Penta isn't going into WrestleMania with the championship. I think it's getting lost at WrestleMania to someone. Zero. Miedo. So, Ray Phoenix is here? I don't know. He's rumoured to be joining SmackDown. That's where the teasers have been. Same as Aleister Black, which I am excited for both of them. He wasn't going on with it, but he was losing at Mania. Yeah, I want Penta to win, but I don't see him winning tonight. I see Bron Breakker losing the title at WrestleMania. And I think it might be Sheamus. I'd love to see it be Sheamus. No, Drew, Viper, Piper, or Alba Fire. No. Bron Breakker, back. Let's back. Yeah, I do like Bron Breakker. I think he's been a breath of fresh air. It's got to be the goat Sheamus. Penta loses, be surprised, but putting him into a title match a little too early. I don't know. I think it's going to be a very good 50-50 match. And it's going to be a very tight call, unless someone does get involved, which I think is probably the most likely. Imagine if Joe Hendry appears. Joe Hendry appears, attacks Bron Breakker, and then gets an Intercontinental title match at WrestleMania. Surely Ray should be on the same brand as Penta and have them as a team or feud. I think keep them away from each other for a little bit. Give him time to establish himself on the roster and then bring them together. So Penta has been offered to join the Judgment Day, which it's a crazy idea. I don't think it'll happen, but you'll never know. So that'd be nuts, but love it. Yeah, why not? I like coming up with the ridiculousness. Keeping them away makes more sense. Build it up to Penta needing his brother. Yeah, there we go. Pat McAfee talking about Dominic Mysterio. Yeah. Let's go Penta chance. Bron went for a huge hook clothesline. But what a kick from Penta to the back of the leg of Bron Breakker. Bron off the ropes. And again, look at the speed. What a clothesline. Took Penta out of his socks near enough. Landon's back in the tree down. Shoulder into the midsection of Penta. So Penta off the ropes now. Head scissors, take down. Bron into the ropes. Penta already back up to his feet. Second up, Penta. Bit of a rough landing on the outside. Right in front of the announce desk. Penta eats that clothesline over the announce desk. Oh, here comes Carlito. Here comes Dirty Dom. That's what we're doing. There we go. Back on the commercial break. So what's Bron looking for? He keeps his eye on Judgment Day. Penta head first off the announce desk. One, two. Bron just press ups. Why not? What if Judgment Day cost Penta the match by accident, leads to Penta versus Finn at Mania, while Breakker is celebrating we get entry or tracking off? That'd be good. Sleeping, yeah. Carlito and Dom come out already. Penta was watching him the whole time. Yep. So Penta eats a big boot in the corner from Breakker. Beautiful throw to Penta. Dom just blowing his nose in the direction of Michael Cole. So, beautiful suplex. 1, 2, kick out at 2 from Penta. That's a nice shot. Full arena. Really wide angle. Overhand chop from Penta. Bron eats a load of forearms from Penta. But big right hand from Bron. Super kick from Penta. Bron off the ropes, and again another super kick from Penta. Let's go Penta chants now ringing through the arena. We've got back off with Let's Go Penta chants. Penta caught by a big forearm from Penta, from Bron Breakker, sorry. Backstabber from Penta. 1, 2, kick out at 2. What's Penta signalling for here? Mexican Destroyer countered by Bron. What's Bron looking for? Good check. 1, 2, kick out at 2. Penta eats a big kick. Another. What's Bron? Penta up on the shoulders of Bron. What's he looking for? Penta counters up on the apron. Beautiful up and over. Head scissors takedown from the second rope from Penta. Penta off the ropes. Huge tope con hilo over the top. That looked like a rough landing for Bron. What's Penta signaling for? Mexican Destroyer. There we go. Beautiful. 1, 2, kick out at 2. What's happening? Bron walks into a big boot from Penta in the corner. Daisy was just watching Raw. Oh, hey, Daisy. Daisy. Bron Breakker, Frankenstein off the top. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Shots are going down on Bron Breaker's singlet. Look at Dom up on the apron. Carlito brought in from the outside the hard way. Bron spear to Carlito. Dom from behind. There you go. Told you there'd be interference. Dom. Raining blows down. Penta will be annoyed that his title match has been ruined. Steel chair from Balor. Balor out of nowhere. So Balor giving the steel chair to Dom. Dom using the steel chair. What if Phoenix debuted now? How crazy would that be? Dom giving the steel chair to Penta. Penta's got that steel chair. Bron's looking at him. We know he's going to hit Carly. Throws it to Dom and super kick to the steel chair. Balor attacking Penta now. Balor fuming. Steel chair to the back of Bron. Balor. Cody to Penta. So they are looking strong Judgment Day as Monday Night Raw is finishing. But yeah, Phoenix, good try. That's all. It's all. It was a good show. I hope everyone has had a good evening. It is a lot earlier than normal, which is quite nice to see because it's only 25 past 10. I could go to bed and have a full night's sleep if I'm at work tomorrow. So I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. And I think and it's back on Wednesday for an AEW Dynamite for you guys. So hope you have a great week. Hope you don't go into too much trouble, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.
Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. Hello and welcome to Give Me a Hole. Yeah, podcast. I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having an awesome day. Keep fanging and banging.